Welcome to week number 3. Today's rest day, so let's hop into the garage and do some mobility work. Okay, before we go and do some mobility work, I'm starving, so I'm just going to grab my oats and a cup of tea. Reason why we have a cup of tea: 1, I'm British, and that's what we do before we do anything. 2, once you finish stirring your tea, use a teaspoon for your oats. It's also a smaller spoon so your oats last longer. Why do I do so much mobility, I hear you asking? I'm 32 years old, and when I'm 64 I would like to be able to still walk and bend down and touch my toes. That would be great. So that's why I do mobility. I train 5 days a week, and I feel like if I don't do mobility on my rest days, then I'm just going to seize up. So that's what I do. I also take joint formula tablets. These are from Biosynergy. These are called Active Man. Basically I just take one a day before bed. Keeps my knees and my elbows from hurting. Oh yeah, I know today is rest day, but I'm working for the gym tonight, so I am going to be teaching circuit and spin. So usually my rest days are days I work for the gym, which are super active. Which means basically I don't actually get a rest. I never get a rest. In today's video, I'm going to talk you through my macros. But before we do that, I'm going to head into the garage and have another crack at this 100 rep barbell challenge. Let's go. Okay, here goes. Why is it always so cold? Okay, am I in? Am I in? Let's go. Whew. 50. 10 more than last time. Okay, let's go back in the house and talk about macros. So, I calculated my macros for this prep based on my TDEE. I then reduced that by 500 calories. So my TDEE is just shy of 3,500 calories. 3,469 calories per day. I've reduced that by 500, so that takes me down to 2,969. I've calculated my protein amount to be 211 grams. Now that's based on 2.2 grams of protein per 1 kilogram of body weight. I know that's slightly overestimated, but that's what works for me. Some people can get away with a little bit less, but that's what I'm going to go for. I've gone for low fat, so 60 grams of fat, which is the equivalent of 540 calories, and then I've literally just filled in the blanks with carbs, which is 396 grams of carbs, 1,585 calories. So that's a total of 2,969 calories. TDE minus deficit, prioritize protein, how much fat do you want to eat, fill in the blank with carbs. That's it, easy as that. Throughout the prep you might need to tweak your carbs, so if you hit a plateau you may need to carb cycle or carb time, and I'll probably will carb cycle closer to show day. 396 grams is just a flat rate for me at the minute. Did you just buy some Wiz?
Yeah, I'm a massive fan of Wiz.
I drops every blue moon to separate myself from you kings of the YouTube. I drops every blue moon to separate myself from you kings of the YouTube.